now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? The perennial question returns each holiday season, and this year I'm throwing in my own 2 cents of untraceable bearer bonds.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Well, to answer any such question, it's always best to begin by defining terms. What makes a film a Christmas movie? Christmas, of course, is the religious holiday that celebrates the birth of Jesus. And while a Bible story about the Christian nativity could literally tell that narrative, virtually no Christmas movies are direct theological accounts. In some cases, angels or broad divine magic play a part, such as in It's a Wonderful Life. Jesus himself is virtually never a direct character. The most classic tale in the category, A Christmas Carol, advocates for Christmas independently from any broader sermonizing.
Christmas is a loving, honest, and charitable time. And though it's never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe that Christmas has done me good and will do me good. And I say, God bless it.
A Christmas Carol is a redemption story for the miserly Ebenezer Scrooge, exploring his past, present, and future to grow an appreciation for the season. The Grinch goes through a similar journey in his character arc. Even Kevin McAllister from Home Alone matures from wishing his family would disappear to warmly understanding their value. I will get to Die Hard in just a moment, I promise.
Don't waste time talking to me.
These are stories of selfishness being overcome through the embrace of the joy of the season. And from a Christian worldview, one could easily see a deep parallel to the grace and forgiveness of sins by embracing redemption and a redeemer. The loose, abstract use of Christian themes may subtly argue for the acceptance of Jesus, and a good story may carefully maintain compatibility. See also Lord of the Rings. So is that what makes a Christmas movie? Redemption, embrace of family, charity, love. These are all helpful, but any one of them could exist in a different genre of film. There are certain familiar artifacts required to make a Christmas story, and even a surface-level paint job can bring it into the genre. Batman Returns and Iron Man 3 take place at Christmas, and while I would argue that they may both qualify as Christmas movies, it's clearly a secondary genre. They are action and superhero films.
Merry Christmas, Albert. Goodwill toward men.
Obvious religious analogies can't be the answer. C.S. Lewis is blatantly symbolizing Jesus in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I would not consider that an Easter movie nor a Christmas movie. And in that story, Santa Claus literally shows up. Ah yes, Santa.
Santa! Oh my God!
Santa is a pretty much non-religious cultural icon with his own branch of mythology that's inseparable from the season.
Did anybody tell you anything? I told your producers, do not mention Christmas or that I do it at all.
Santa's story is almost always a Christmas story, but his presence is neither a guarantee nor necessary requirement. You will find virtually no mention of Santa in It's a Wonderful Life. So, to pull these thoughts together, I would propose that Christmas is like a flavor, like cinnamon or peppermint. A little Christmas spice can go a long way, or it can be the center of the dish.
The Christmas dinner! The goose! The goose!
a significant proportion of time spent at Christmas or in Advent needs to be there to deliver this flavor. Film like one of the Harry Potters or Mean Girls that has a brief Christmas section simply does not qualify. On the other hand, there are some films set entirely during the season that don't primarily focus on that aspect. Eyes Wide Shut is an edge case. Gremlins qualifies a bit more. Lethal Weapon. So, hopefully you've seen it, and we all know it's one of the best, if not the best, action movie of all time, but how much Christmas flavor does Die Hard have? A lot. Truly, a lot.
Merry Christmas.
The film is about terrorists taking an office Christmas party hostage at the fictional Nakatomi Plaza in Los Angeles. John McClane, Bruce Willis, flies in from New York, having been separated and estranged from his wife and children as she pursues a lucrative career. This resembles the holiday experience for so many families, traveling in December to reunite with loved ones. John's wife is Holly, not Rose, not Jane, Holly, as in having a holly jolly Christmas. She has been professionally using her maiden name, Gennaro, which is Italian and kind of derives from Latin for January. Maybe this intends to suggest that she has been looking ahead beyond December and beyond her husband. She has been given an expensive gift from the company for her contributions and leadership.
Show him the watch.
Later.
Well, go on, show him. What are you, embarrassed? It's just a small token of appreciation for all our hard work. It's a Rolex.
Which is a subtle display of the shallower aspects of Christmas time gift giving. At the end of the film, she and John are saved by letting go of the materialistic attachments in favor of love and family. It doesn't take too long for the villainous terrorists, led by Alan Rickman's Hans Gruber, to be revealed not to be terrorists, but thieves, following a meticulously thorough plan to rob Nakatomi and cover their tracks. The one thing they did not account for.
Who are you then?
Just the fly in the ointment, Hans. The monkey in the wrench.
John McClane, a maverick New York City cop. What are the odds?
It's Christmas, Theo. It's the time of miracles.
As John McClane becomes increasingly disruptive, Gruber escalates his villainy. The villains are not all without familial attachments. Second in command, Carl, is furious when his brother, Tony, is killed fighting John. John must go through hellish trials to whittle down the number of living terrorists, involving everything from running barefoot over glass,
Shoot the glass.
to jumping off of the roof using a fire hose as his rope. And yet, he is not alone in this time of need.
Tell her that she's the best thing that ever happened to a bum like me.
Argyle, his inexperienced limo driver, who I might also point out has a Christmas-themed name, keeps the last of the robbers from escaping. John McClane bonds over the radio with police officer Sergeant Al Powell, a man who has been unable to draw his gun since he mistakenly shot a child. His wife is expecting their first child. How Christmassy that this expecting father should become the final hero of the day when the presumed dead Carl emerges for one last assault. It is fair to say that unlike some Christmas movies, that Die Hard is not a film particularly about Christmas. But from beginning to end, Die Hard has the flavor of Christmas with plenty.
This is their idea of Christmas. I gotta be here for New Year's.